Ukulenny's Winter Wonderland is faboo. I wish I could play it like he plays it. Can't quite do that, but we can come pretty darn close. This will be a stretch for some folks. Every chord is doable. Don't let any of them freak you out. I want no screaming. If I can do them, you can do them. And you can do them better. But it takes a little work. So this is one that if you can get close to mastering this, you will love having this in your stable of songs that you can play during the holidays. And it's a great one to just strum, do single strums, and just kind of work on the tricky bits. And let's take a look at them. So, chord C, no problema. C6, you're going to love it. Look ma, no hands. C6, C major 7, just like a C, only closer to the top of the uke. Second fret, first string. D minor 7, here's a secret about D minor 7. If you get your D minor shape going, and then add a friend, it doesn't matter when you add that friend. If it comes in right when your D minor shape happened, and you just hit it perfectly, that's something to work on. If it comes in a little bit later, it sounds like you might have meant to do a D minor 7 hammer. And if you lift it up again and put it down again, then the person next to you will think, that's what they meant to do. Wow. If the little finger never gets there, that's a beautiful chord to play, and certainly a fine alternative to D minor 7. Most of the D minor 7s in this song happen quickly, so if you don't get the little finger down, don't sweat it. It's a uke jam. We're just here to have fun. So, G7, we're all over that by now. F, kill it. E minor, kill it. Ha! A7, flat 9. So here's your, I know what I just said. I said A7, flat 9. This is where you just take a deep breath and just listen for a second. So, you're making your E minor chord, right? Your index finger leaves and your pinky comes in. Your two middle fingers of your, oh baby, that's what I get for shaking my uke. Your two middle fingers stay home. Your index finger swings up to the top, stacks up on the top of the 3rd fret. Your little finger comes in to the bottom of the 4th fret. So you're going E minor, swing. At no time did my two middle fingers leave. They stayed home. So that is the one to practice. Go from E minor to A flat major 7. On your chord chart, it's going to make it look like it's on the 2nd fret, but it's not. It starts on the 3rd fret. Because nobody in the Webiverse has a chord rendition of this chord. So that's the big lesson for Winter Wonderland, is swinging that E minor into that A flat major 7. Could you imagine if you just practiced that a few times every day and it became kind of natural, like, oh, I see how that works. You just swivel your fingers. Boom, boom, Winter Wonderland. That's not where that comes in, but we'll get to that in a second. Anyway, totally doable. Then there's another chord just like this called the G7 flat 9, but it starts on the 1st fret. Ooh, same shape. I can't make that shape. I can't go from a C and then make that shape, but it's a G shape. It's a G. It's a G that starts up on the top of the first fret. And so all you're doing is a G shape. And if you get a chance to add your little finger, just like the D minor 7, add your little finger. But it's a G shape starting at the top of the first fret. And it always happens after C6. And so you're strumming with no chord, and you have time to just stare at that first fret and get your hand in position to form. Just think G chord, first fret, first string, boom, boom, boom. Got my pinky in there on the second strum. That was pretty good. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. And I think somewhere this might be a stop. G7 being, yeah, it's a stop at the end of the intro. So you're going C6. You're looking at that first fret, forming your G, stop. So that's the other really funky chord that you will stare at. How in the world am I going to do that? It is just a G chord in another spot on the neck, and you throw your pinky in when you can. That's it. Easy breezy. No sweat. So it's island strum. There are a bunch of shared chords. So the first bracket is C, C6, so that's C, and then look ma no hand. So it's just on the up, you drop your C away. Down, down, up, up, up. Right? So that one's easy. And then C minor 7, C6, or C major 7, C6, and that's the second fret. And drop it away. You don't have to do it like this, but it might look like this. And then G7F is a shared. Right? On the up, you hop to the F. And then your favorite's going to be that E minor, that A7 flat 9. So down, down, swivel. And, of course, you now realize that A, whatever it's called, A7 flat 9, is a G form in another position on the neck with the pinky thrown in. And so, even if you just go from your E minor and just swivel up your index finger to form the G, you've got almost all the chord anyway. But anyway, that's a shared. Sorry. So I'm going from E minor and slapping swiveling my index up and throwing my index down on the up. It's practice. That is all it is. It's just practice. That is not one of these really funky chords that you can't do. It's just practicing of swiveling those fingers. This I believe to be true. And then we've got some down ups that you're going to love, F and B mad 7. So on the In the Meadow We Can Build a Snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. It goes down up on F. In the meadow. B mad 7, so your index finger stays home on your F, and you're dropping your next two fingers into that E minor shaped chord, but starts off of where your index finger is staying home on the second string, first fret. Down, up, down, up. So you're just swiveling one finger from your F down and pulling one finger in. So it goes something like this. In the meadow we can build a snowman full and pretend that he is Parson Brown. Full. So it goes F, B maj 7, F. F, down up, B maj 7, down up, F, full. Let's try that again. In the meadow, down up, down up, down, down up, down up, down. Oopsie. Down up, down up, down up, down up, down, down up, down up. Then G, down up. He'll say, are you? Island D7. Married, we'll say. Full G. Down up, down up. G, stop. D7, stop. D minor 7, jazzy. G7, jazzy. D minor 7 twice. G7 twice. That must have been a heck of long. That timed out on me. I don't know what the heck. Yeah, we're going on 12 minutes on this one. What a chatty fellow I am. But it's a good song. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe that's enough right there. Call me if you need me. At the very end, you do a 12th fret harmonic, which is one of your little notches on your ukulele. Count them down. And you just put your index finger right over the top of the strings. Just touch the strings barely. And do that 3 times for Jingle Bells. Jingle bells. That's kind of a fun way to end that song. That's probably enough. Go on so long that the computer times out on you. That's pretty wacky. Hope you get a chance to play the song a couple times. Listen to Ukulenny's version of it. It is superb. So, anyway, talk to you soon. Ciao. Aloha.